Good morning, Brandon Hardison. Glad to be back with you again. I'm glad that you can make it, giving up some of your busy time, talking about public speaking. And for the folks that would love to get into this industry, or maybe you're just starting in the industry, and like we said, the virus hit us, and so now we're in some ways of not being in front of the room, but I can have an opportunity to speak on this box. But no matter what, the message I want to leave you for today is to be flexible. Or if I can look at it this way, how about setting the sail? If anybody's had an opportunity in their career of being in public speaking or some type of sales or customer relations, we have to be fluid because circumstances always change that are pretty much out of our control. Now, we've all experienced some ways of being discouraged. So think about the wind. If you're on a boat and you're trying to go a certain way and the wind is not cooperating, there's a little disappointment, there's a little despair, maybe even some heartbreak if something really happens to your small boat as you're going out. And just like a public speaker or a salesperson, we have to find a way in our lives to keep focused on what our journey, what do we really want out of this? Now, I keep telling you, practice is the key thing that's going to always do it for you, but there has to be some guides. There has to be some destinations on our careers of speaking, whether it's public speaking, whether it's keynote speaking, whether it's speaking to students, whether it's speaking to religious organizations. We have to find what we need to do consistently to major or manifest so it can come true. If you specialize in something, it makes it a lot easier for the some person who's going to maybe consider you to speak to their group. There's a message that's always in there. So going back to setting the sail, if I know that I was heading out to a certain part of water that may be choppy, I need to be prepared for it. Or if I did my research, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to be consistent and stay away from those areas that I'm not comfortable with. This happens a lot to new speakers, just like it happens a lot to anyone new dealing with customer service, whether you're in sales, whether you're on the phone. But the top people, if you ever notice them, they're consistently facing challenges. And when you consistently face challenges, but never give up because you have that long time dream of a career, you will find out those struggles with all of your efforts, it's going to put you in a favorable situation. Same thing with people that are boating. Eventually, they like to get better at what they do, consistent at what they do, but we have to struggle. We have to find a way to circumvent ourselves with these changes. So, when setting a sail, we need to think what would be my first response? What would be my backup response? So I don't get destroyed, so I don't get discouraged. In other words, you've heard of the term plan A, plan B, plan C. Only thing I want you to think of when you think of those backup plans, because I like the concept that you're even thinking about a backup plan. Why replace a plan A with a plan B? Just want you to think about that for a second. You have a plan A, looking at your situation, if I'm navigating, staying away from trouble, or if I'm speaking or in sales and I'm challenged, here's what my next plan. Now it looks like we're going down on the rung of the ladder. Just for a mental suggestion, why not replace a plan A with another plan A? That would sound good to me. So, what would that mean? Well, maybe if I'm speaking, maybe I need some assistance. What I'm seeing from listening to different people, what I'm viewing online is not working for me. Well, there are organizations out there like speaker associations in every state, Toastmasters. There's organizations where you can get some additional help because you want to replace one plan with another strong plan mentally. That's what I'm just trying to get you to think of. And then the last thing for today, to keep you sharp, to set that sail, to make sure that I'm focused every day, got to have your vitamins. I don't know how you people feel about vitamins, but especially since this virus, we keep hearing about what our intake needs to be because the nutrients that we do need. So let me just leave you with something. My vitamins for success of being a public speaker, front of the room speaker, successful salesperson, however you want to look at it, vitamin A, attitude. You bring that. There's nothing on any job description that can help you with your attitude of what you want. And would you believe if we look at HR, human resources, that's one reason why many people don't make it in this industry. Vitamin B, belief. Belief in yourself. Belief that you can do it. Belief that there's something out there setting the sail where I would like to reach as far as a goal. Vitamin C, commitment, courage, confidence, which only comes from practice. But if you're committed to something because I see the long term goal, this is what I want for myself and my family, a home, money in the bank, paying for the kids, there's got to be a commitment every day, even though some days you may not feel good. I'm going to strive for that. Vitamin D, discipline. Now, I don't know how many of you played on an organized team, youth team, school team, college team, military, independent. Maybe some of you take martial arts. There's got to be discipline to follow the system. We know the system works, just like on your boat, setting the sail, you have to have the right equipment in it because you have the discipline to be going through the system that's been working for years. Same way here when you're speaking, same way here when you're trying to reach your goals in anything that you do. Vitamin E, enthusiasm. Yes, enthusiasm. Do you know that you're in front of people and they're hoping to hear something inspiring for the day that can make their day? Remember, they may be having a bad day. Whether you're in a lot of people or a small group of a room, boy, just a smile, just a tone in your voice, or let's do some inflection, showing that I'm really behind this, you can change how a lot of people feel for that particular day. And the final one, vitamin F. Let's have fun. You only go around this world once. If you can't have fun in what you do and you enjoy doing it and you have goals, boy, that's a beautiful thing to wake up every day and know that I'm going to do the thing that I love. Statistically, in this country, there are a lot of people right now at 4:40 in the morning getting up, going to jobs that they hate. And that must be the worst feeling in the world. Why not Get up, feel good, even be early because you're excited. You're going to reach your goals and dreams because you bring the other vitamins with you. And now I'm going to have some fun. Now, if that makes sense to you, any type of way, setting a sail, this is a beautiful thing. So we'll be at you again, but I just want you to think for this for today. Have a course of direction. Sure, and make it choppy. It may change somewhere, but keep your focus on the end goal. And what is the end goal? To be the best public speaker, to be the best front of the room speaker, to be the best person to master this box, this digital space, since we're doing it for a while. And we'll come back to live people again. Conventions will be out and you'll be back in front of the room. But let's start getting ourselves together right. Once again, Brandon Hardison for Champion Strategies saying, go on out and make it a champion.